Neninthe actually played a real life heroine in the film.
In Neninthe, the funny part was like,
You've been very selective, or you wanted to do only specific films? Why there is so much gap in between each and every film?
actually when I started, that time I was doing my...
You even turned a YouTube content creator as well.
Yeah.
Been watching your vlogs.
I feel content creators are geniuses. Why? Because
One more shocker was you were seen in Sanju.
they auditioned more than 100 girls, but I got a call from
You might have entered film industry in 2008
Eight.
with the bigger dreams you were not able to achieve. But how did you process that?
everything in life is temporary. You getting success is also temporary. You getting failure is also. Nothing is permanent.
Hi, Sia Gautam alias Aditi Gautam.
Hi.
So let's start with your name first. Why two names?
So, when I entered the industry, that time there were a lot of Aditis already in the industry. So, I was
Okay.
suggested by a lot of people that why don't you change your name, because it's going to get confusing which Aditi. There were already, I think, 2-3 Aditis that time.
Mhm.
So, hence I changed that time to Sia Gautam. But then I realized that it's a big goof up because, my original identity is Aditi, and, the world in general knows me as Aditi. So I went back to it, and that's why I want my real name only to be there, and I want to be called as Aditi Gautam only.
Okay, but your Insta and every other profile has both the names, Aditi and
Because
Sia.
people actually what happened, I changed it only to Aditi Gautam. So then people started searching only Sia Gautam, and they couldn't find Sia Gautam. So then I was like, oh, this is a big goof up. Now what to do? So I've written Aditi Gautam and I've put slash that Sia Gautam, that this is the same person. Some people thought Aditi Gautam is Sia Gautam's sister. So it was so much confusion.
Okay. So Sia is suggested by Puri Jagannath or?
No, not by him, but someone in Mumbai, like
Oh,
one of
okay.
my family members.
So
only
before entering into the
suggested.
film industry itself, you changed your name to Sia Gautam. I mean, into Telugu.
When
Before
I,
Neninthe.
yeah. But just before Neninthe, then Neninthe is going to happen, I decided I'll change my name.
Okay. Before entering into your films, like you've been very selective, or you wanted to do only specific films? Why there is so much gap in between each and every film?
Actually, when I started, that time I was doing my studies and I had to complete my graduation and stuff like that. So I could not really give too much time to the film industry at that point. My parents were a little strict.
Oh.
And then when I came, I wasn't being offered such great roles when I actually started trying again. So that's why that very big gap happened there. But then after that, I am doing films, but I'm doing films that I like, roles that are challenging and that are kind of exciting me.
Okay.
That is something which I am like, okay, I'll
Because
do
after
it.
Neninthe, everyone thought that you will be one of the most wanted heroine in Telugu film industry. And though you have taken around some 2 years gap, then you came back with Vedam. Then also it's the same scenario because Vedam was such a cult
Yeah.
film then.
Yeah.
Then people were thought, okay, at least now she will get what she deserves
Right.
actually. But you again took a big break.
Big break. After Vedam, I took a big break. But then I actually thought maybe, like I might not do too much work in the industry. But then I think I got a call from Aditi Garu, and when he said Pakka commercial, and it all started again. And then I was like, okay, I'm here to stay.
So how did you landed up in Srikakulam?
In Srikakulam, I got a call for this, and they said, you have to play a cop. It's a constable's role. I said, what? It's a constable's role? And like, yeah. And like, no, you do a look test and you see, how you look really nice, and, it is very different, and you're doing comedy and you're doing action. And I'm like, okay, I've not done that. And that is something that really excited me. And then once I wore that entire cop uniform and everything, I was like, this is different. I've not done something like this. I would like my audience to see me like this.
Okay. What's your character name in this film?
My character's name in the film is Vijay Lakshmi.
Okay. So what does Vijay Lakshmi has to do with Sherlock and Holmes?
Sherlock and Holmes. So Vijay Lakshmi is sort of, I can't say helping is the right word, but she's a part of his investigation case.
Okay.
And there's an entire meaning to Sherlock Holmes, right? Like, so you have the mother, father, and Kishore Garu. So I don't have too many scenes
Actually, you
with
shouldn't
them.
be saying that. They are still keeping it. They're not revealing that Sherlock
No,
Holmes
they
thing.
did reveal it yesterday in the interviews.
How does Vijayalakshmi help them? So in a positive way, or you're going to
See, for that, now you have to watch the film. That she's positive, she's negative.
Okay.
What is she doing? Does she mess up the case, or does she really help? But
So-
I have action. I can tell you that
Oh, you
much.
have
I am doing like full-fledged kung fu karate.
Oh, so in Srikakulam, Kung Fu karate thing.
Not kung fu karate, but yes, I have action.
Okay. So for an actor, for any actor, it would be very heartful to have a character which will explore their like inner thirst, right? So some characters should be given to the actors, so that they can elevate themselves. So do you think that Vijayalakshmi is some character where you can really elevate yourself?
Yes, I think it is the fact that I have never done comedy. I've never played a deglammed role. You know, I've not done these things, and I'm getting to do them. Makes me feel that it does give an impact in my life. Then I feel that, oh wow, I can play it as an actor. I feel it gives me a high as an actor that okay, you know, I am doing versatile roles. So I would say yes.
How helpful was the direction team with the Srikakulam slang?
I don't think I have too much of Srikakulam slang,
Okay.
but Kishore Garu's parents were playing my co-stars. Like they have proper accent, and even Kishore Garu, for that matter, has proper accent. And I have to actually say that my director, writer Mohan Garu, he's brilliant with his writing, and you know he's got the whole script together, and he's attached everyone to the roots. So you will be looking forward to a great film ahead.
Okay, but how did you tackle that? Because a normal Telugu, like, because actors are someone who need to react to that specific dialogues in specific scenes. So being a being a Hindi speaking heroine, you might not be able to understand the whole sequence which is happening while they're speaking in the specific slang.
Yeah.
So how do you come over that?
So you know, I learnt my dialogues. I learnt also what Kishore Garu is going to tell me.
Okay.
Plus, I had a lot of support from Mohan Garu and from Kishore Garu. We would rehearse our scenes, and he would, you know, react in a certain way, and he would tell me, "See, I'm doing this, and you know, you can tweak it like that." So I genuinely had a good team to help me achieve and come over this.
Okay, cool. So in the whole film, like there are too many characters in the film, like Ananya, Ravi Teja, everyone. So with whom you have the maximum screen space we shared?
I think I have maximum with Kishore Garu.
Okay.
Yes, those are maximum scenes I have with him. Rest, I mean, I don't have any scenes with Ananya, actually, unfortunately. Yeah, I think maximum is him and me together.
Okay. So how does that work? Because Vinnal Kishore is someone who is known for his impeccable comedy timing.
Absolutely.
So how do you match that?
So difficult. You can never match that. My God, Abba, I don't match it, but I tried my best to do what I could. And like I said, he really helped me. You know, he is funny on screen and off screen. You know him. But the movie is just not only about comic timing. You know, it has your suspense. It has an emotional connect also. You know, it has that beautiful message also. So I think it's a complete package. Like when you see the film.
Okay. So what is the film theme is about? Is it about a killer, or is it about something which is unknown to the whole concept?
See, I can tell you it's a suspense. And it has situational comedy with it. Rest, who's killing who, is there a murder, is what it is. We have 25th December, the film releasing. You can go and watch it.
If you want to highlight something about the film, which people will be all, you know, because when there is a announcement of the film, the producers, the directors, even the distributors were saying that the climax part will be something which no one expected.
Yes. The last 40 minutes of our film, you know, if you're sitting and predicting the film saying, this would be there, that would be there, you know, you will not be able to guess it. It's very gripping. It's very like, you'll be sitting like this on your seat, like, oh shit, oh really? You know, like that's the expression you're going to have. And it's an entire team effort. Like it's come very beautifully, and I'm very happy about the film, the way it's come out. And I would really love you, the audience, to go and watch it.
Okay. So in Neninthe, you actually played a real life heroine in the film. So ఆ సినిమాలో మీరు సినిమా కష్టాలు ఎక్కువ చూసారు. I hope you understand.
Yeah. So in Neninthe, you know, the funny part was like I was becoming an actress, and in the movie also I was playing becoming an actress only. You know, she's a dancer who becomes an actress, and that time I can say I was trying in the industry. I was like a struggler only that time, trying, and then I become an actress. So it's always going to be special. That movie, I learnt a lot. I always tell everybody that my first movie is like an acting school where I went to, you know, I learned Telugu first time, I learned camera facing first time, I learned what angle is, I learned just everything. I had Puri Garu, I had Raviteja Garu to teach me so much, you know, in that project. So yeah.
Even with your second film, you worked with one of the best directors of Telugu, director
Oh,
Krish.
that was such an ensemble cast also, you know, like I worked with Manoj Bajpayee. Like, I mean, he was another acting school, and it was so different because I would go like, nah, 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 and he would be like, he would just give me a look, one look. And then one day, I don't know, I was very quiet, so he got so used to it. So he told me, Are, Vasia, why am I not talking? You talk, man. You don't be quiet. Don't be serious and all. I'm not used to it anymore.
Okay.
So, but I learned spontaneity from Manoj Bajpayee when I did Vedam. And then again, you have Krish Garu there. He's so good. Like, he knows his vision. Very different directors. All the directors, even Maruti Garu for Pakka Commercial, they have such different way, and their perspective towards cinema and the way they work is so different.
Okay.
Even Mohan Garu, extremely different and very quick. It was a lot of fun.
And in between all these things, one more shocker was you were seen in Sanju.
Yes.
Like, there was no earlier intimations that Sia Gautam is not is a part of the film.
Yes,
But
yes.
when we saw the film, I was like, oh, she's she's Sia Gautam. And I was like, okay, because even though it is a small role, you are notified.
Yeah.
People were recognizing you
Yes,
in that the small role because you
Yeah.
have the combinations with
Yeah.
Ranbir Kapoor and all. So how did you get into that film, playing Priyanka Dutt?
So I think they auditioned more than, I think, 100 girls or more than some number, I don't remember.
Oh.
I'd got a call from Mukesh's office. Mukesh Chabra is the
Chabra.
casting director. And he called me. He said, listen, there's a role and you look the part. You come for a look test. And I was like, okay. I went for a look test, and it was within a few hours it was done. Like, within a few hours they said, okay, you're playing Priya Dutt. And I was like, what? And they were not ready to initially tell me the role, tell me
Okay.
anything. And then later it was supposed to be kept very confidential. That film, we were not allowed to remove our cameras. Phones were supposed to be locked and kept because the looks don't have to go out, that who's
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
like who.
Oh.
So till the time the film was at release, there was nobody could speak what they're playing, you know. That's why it was kept under wrap, like nobody
Okay.
knew anything.
But that one specific comedy scene where Ranbir Kapoor says, "Yeah, I'm in traffic," and all, the director Mahesh Mandre says, "Baba, I called you landline."
Landline. That is, and it is true. So Raju sir had told me that, you know, like when they decided to do the film also, he would actually sit with Sanjay Dutt every night and he would record it and he would talk about his entire life. Sanjay Dutt was like that. Like
Okay.
it's not that these are a little exaggerated scenes or anything. He was just like that. He was actually like that, and it is crazy to be a person like him. Like, you have to make an autobiography on him.
Okay. So in your career, you tried both Telugu, Hindi, and Kannada as well.
Yeah, Kannada.
Kannada,
I did
one
a
film you
One
did,
film I did
Yeah.
in Kannada.
So haven't you got any other chances from Tamil industry or Malayalam?
You know, surprisingly, I've not got any chance from Tamil yet. Well, I would love to do a Tamil film also, because I've heard like really good things about their technicalities, and, you know, like the technicians and the team over there is really nice. I would love to do a good script, but Tamil is something that's never been tapped yet. Like, for me, never.
And you also entered into the OTT space.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that too with Venu.
Yes.
So how is it happening now? So are you going to sign any other web series or films for the OTT? Or?
So I have already finished another film also, which should be releasing very soon, and I am about to sign 2 more right now. And OTT is something I really enjoy doing, to be honest, because it's very different from your films. OTT brings scripts that probably you cannot show on 70mm, which maybe need more time. It needs more episodes and stuff like that, and it can create seasons. You can have a season 1, season 2, season 3, stuff like that, which I feel that today's younger generation loves watching. So I like that space too, but since I come from an era of a 70mm, or theatrical experience is something I personally love. Like, it is always going to be my first love. Like, no two ways about it.
So you even turned a YouTube content creator as well. Been watching your vlogs.
You saw my vlogs?
Yeah.
Are they fun? Am I doing a good job? Please tell me. Give me some little snippets that am I doing a good job of what I have to change? Because I try to make them for fun, but I don't know, like, where are they going? Like, should I do vlogs? Then sometimes I think it's so, I feel content creators are geniuses. Why? Because they know this is what I want to create. When an actor tries to, like, I tried to come on YouTube to connect with my audience, like, directly, okay? Now I keep sitting and thinking that what should I make? But every time I sit and I'm thinking, what should I make? Should I do beauty? I'll put makeup. Should I show them my life? That would be interesting maybe. Or should I don't know what else I did. Sometimes I keep trying different things of what to do. I don't really know. But I think YouTube, if you have made it on YouTube, I know so many people who are trying and it's so hard to actually hit on YouTube. So if you've done it, kudos. Fab.
So what are the other things you wanted to try?
See, the most that I love doing is vlogs. Like, I love showing people, okay, this is what I'm doing right now. That is what I'm doing right now. That's my favorite thing to generally show people. But if not that, then I love showing makeup because I normally do very subtle makeup. And I know, like, now today people are just like putting layers and layers, and then they show this, that. So I feel that if there is someone who's showing very less of how you can do minimalistic makeup and look good, like, this will survive you the whole day. It's not just for camera, one picture, I am looking good. I can go out for 6 hours, 7 hours like that. That is what I would love to show people, which I feel today's younger girls need to learn because they are seeing all rubbish makeup.
Yeah, even when I see these get ready with me lot of content, I was like, okay, these many layers of makeup they have to put it on.
It's so much, and it's just getting more and more and more and more. Like, if you're going to do crazy contour and you're going to go out, you're going to, after a few hours, look scary. You until and unless you're just touching up every 2 minutes, you can't. So the lesser the makeup and the little bit of flaws, if you know how to hide, if that is taught, I think, to younger women, that is the best. You don't need to do so much.
Coming back to your personal life and career as well. So you might have entered film industry in 2008 with the bigger dreams of doing lots of films with bigger stars and stuff. Due to some restrictions or whatever happened, you were not able to achieve it. Look, how did you process that?
To be very honest, it wasn't easy. I feel an actor's life comes with so much insecurity. In my first film, I got so much love, so much recognition, like, it took me to the peak, and then suddenly I had to drop everything. And then when I came back again, it was like, oh, okay, okay, we might not, it has that element that comes in. You see your fame sort of coming down, and you see downfalls, and it's not easy to see that, but if you kind of tap into it, that everything that you are feeling, like, even for today, I am in front of you, I'm doing a promotion, I am getting recognized, you're going to put this on YouTube, 4 people are going to watch it. If I don't let that come in my head now, then if I have the downfall again, I will not let that come into. So that kind of maturity, I didn't have then. it hit me very badly that time. Now it will not. Now I know how to handle it. Now I know that everything in life is temporary. You getting success is also temporary. You getting failure is also, nothing is permanent. This is a part of your life. This is not your life. Your life has many more elements that make your life. That understanding came in a little late in my life, but now I have it. Now I have evolved.
That's a great perspective.
Yeah.
Though you have taken a break and all, so have you ever tried your contacts? With, for example, you might have contacted Puri Jagannath, Ravi Teja. Have you done that? By any
Yeah,
chance?
like I've spoken to them in general, happy birthday, happy new year, your basic messages and just basic chats. And I think also because I don't stay here, that connectivity of, oh, let's catch up, let's go is not there, because I come here only purely when I have work, and otherwise I stay in Mumbai. So I didn't get the time to chill with a lot of people that I made friends with. I couldn't chill with them.
In Telugu film industry, who are your go-to people?
I can say Krish is my go-to person for sure. Krish Garu, I can say that. Honestly, if I have to actually make a call and if I have a problem, I can call Maruti sir, I can call SKN sir. Like, these are really lovely people who are there, who I'm sure I can call them and they will give me, like, they will actually say, okay, what happens here? We'll help you out types. Yeah.
You said that you got the maturity, like how to deal with the things. So how do you want to see yourself in the next coming years?
I want to see myself doing good, impactful roles. Not necessarily they have to be, I'm not talking about the length, but the impact that it makes. A good script is something that I'm looking for. And if I get to be a part of a great project, like, for example, if you're a part of Kalki had so many small roles of so many big actors. So you have something like this, who would say no? But they're all impactful roles. Like, everybody comes in with an awe, So I would love that.
So, see, you might have a different perspective of getting into a character, but there will be roles where you are needed only for the skin show, or there were only scenes where the actress is just for the sake of the eye feast. So that is the type of roles which will be offered for most of the heroes. Then how will you deal with that?
See, I've been very lucky. If you see the kind of work I've done, I have not done that kind of work. So I really don't know if I get offered how I'll react, because as of now, I've not had any offers like this. Until and unless if the script says that, okay, she is a very glamorous girl and she has to have that oomph, then I will play that part. That is the part. But if, for example, it is unnecessary, if I feel it is, then, I honestly, touch wood, I've worked with some great directors, I've worked with some great producers, filmmakers, that if I actually tell them that, I think this may be unnecessary, there are very nice people in the industry who will hear you out and who will actually sit down and come to a middle ground that, okay, maybe we can do this or we can figure this out or whatever. So I think it works out in the end.
Other than Sherlock Holmes, what are the other projects which we can look forward to?
So like I said, I finished a film, but I don't want to talk about it right now because you will interview me soon, hopefully, for that. And I'm signing about 2 more films in Telugu.
Okay.
And Bombay, it's just a conversation, so I don't want to say anything about what's happening in Bombay. But yeah, I think that's what I have right now.
So you're ready to move to Hyderabad then?
Hopefully.
Okay. So glad, Sia. Thanks for your time and all the best for sharing.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Go and watch it, okay? 25th
Sure.
December.
Done. Thank you.
Done.